revenue model that you're currently using right for you right now? Or might there be a better option? Because we only know what we know. And for me, I was only taught one main way of building out my offers and the revenue model that I've used for the last 7 years. But it turns out that there are actually more. And when I learned about these other three, I was like, oh, that sounds a bit simpler and a bit easier. And it actually kind of made me have a bit of a relief from my shoulders and felt more suited. But a lot of the time, we're just not aware of it. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Welcome to the Brilliantly You Business Show. My name is Jenny Stevens. Hope you're well. It's been so long since I've been live. So wanted to do this for you today. And I think this is really, really going to help you. I've done some business audits over the last couple of weeks after newly certifying in a new online business consultation. And every single person that I did this audit with didn't know about that there were actually options for revenue models. So I thought, you know what, this is going to make a perfect episode for you today of the Brilliant You Business Show that kind of went a bit array this year. So I'm really excited to share this with you today. There are 4 different revenue models. And when you know that there are other options, as I mentioned earlier, for me, I was only kind of really taught one main way, and seeing that there were different options, it helped me to see actually what's really in alignment for me right now. And it might be that you might potentially feel some resistance to how you're currently sort of structuring your own revenue model. Maybe you're just like, oh my God, this feels like such hard work. And you might even feel some resistance there and you just don't quite know why. So hopefully this is really going to help you to see, is there a better option for you, either for right now or for the future, and that's the great thing. You can actually kind of change them if you need to. So if you're confused at all about, which you should go for, then hopefully this will help you. Okay. So today I'm going to go through 4 different business and revenue models that you can choose from, how to keep it simple, meaning that you will actually be more likely to actually take action and implement that, because that's the biggest thing. And trust yourself to really pick the right one for right now and any season in life and your business. I'll be sharing some, examples of things that I have really found that's helped for, this year particularly, when I've learned this stuff. You might be asking, what is a revenue model? So I'll just give you a quick overview about what a revenue model is. Some people call it a business model. I think it's kind of a mixture of both, but basically it's the structure of your offers. And obviously when I go through these 4 different ones, then it will make sense. But think about it in terms of, the structure of your offers, your products, your services. What does that model look like? It's going to say, it's kind of hard to describe because I kind of just need to tell you what they are and then it will make sense. All right. It's probably one of the most common revenue models that most people will know about is the value ladder. Okay. So this is what I was taught. This is actually what I kind of, a lot of the time I've been teaching lots of other amazing online business owners what to do and how to do it, kind of thing. But a value ladder is where you've got starting off with a freebie. It's going to be that kind of lead magnet, some kind of free offer. Then you're going to have that low end product. This is kind of like could be anywhere from sort of $5 to maybe $50, some kind of low end product. Then you have like a mid-price offer, then maybe a higher price. Then you might have like a, VIP, real high-end mastermind or retreat or whatever you want to do. So it's that value ladder where you start with something small, and it's a great way to build more trust and for people to get to know you a bit more and see what you're about and get some value, get some wins, maybe before they feel like you're the person to invest more money, time, and energy in. So you're stacking up the value to them until you kind of get to that top level. So this is the one that is probably the most common. So if you would agree, if that's one, and do comment in as I go through these, which one you are seeing yourself using right now. The second one is very, very similar, and it's called the Ascension model. So this is the same kind of thing, but sort of without that freebie, essentially. And again, it's that low cost offer, mid-priced offer, and then the higher end stuff. So again, you're ascending people up into not only their investment, but their transformation as well. You'll be including likely a lot more things to really help get people getting those results that you want to help them with, right? Make the impact that you want to make. Because yes, we all love making money, but we want to do it in a way that we're really helping people and we're serving people and we're helping change somebody's life in some way. That's the fulfillment side, isn't it? You know, we want to help people and we want to get paid well in return for what we do. So number 3 then. So you might go, yeah, I know those two. Okay, so let's see then. Now, I love the name that my mentor came up with this. So I'll tell you that in a second. It's so suited to me. So the third one is the power of one, otherwise known, say, in the kind of mastermind that I've been in, #poo. Power of one. I love that. It's so it's so me. So because I'm like certified and licensed to use her frameworks and stuff, I love the fact that I can now use that in my stuff too. So this is the power of one. So really focusing, kind of going all in on that one core offer. Now, for some people, that might be a great place to start. There are pros and cons of that, because if you've just got the one core offer, if it's not a fit or if it's not in the budget or I don't know, whatever there may be, then there's nowhere else for people to work with you. But I think it's a great place to start if you're looking at creating your own product or service or something. But the thing about this, like I say, is you really get to go all in and you can focus on just that one offer and all roads lead to that one thing. So for some people, the thought of that, rather than creating like 3 or 4 different offers, might be, oh God, that feels really good. The fourth one is a front end and a back end offer. All right. So this one actually really appealed to me personally. And I'm actually working on building out this myself. I'm changing up how I'm doing some of my things and my offers and whatnot. So I'm currently kind of rebuilding my own business model because this one really called to me. So this is kind of like a mixture between the sort of ascension model and the power of one, #poo. So you get to have that front end offer that you lead with, and this will probably be a lower priced product, a lower priced offer. Maybe that's going to kind of get people into the doors to see what you're about, what your expertise is like and how you can really help people. But then you're kind of real profit busting, the thing where you're really going to make your money is then from your back end offer. So that might be then that kind of higher price thing where you really get to, again, go all in, give people an amazing service, give them an amazing transformation with what you do, right? So this is a really nice thing. And the front end, the reason why I personally like this is because I'm a creative and I'm always getting new ideas for like different workshops, different digital products. Like I'm building out a new one right now, which I'm really excited about, but it's not going to necessarily make me loads of money. And show the best of myself. But it's a great thing that I get to play with. I love playing and making new things. I love trying out different things. For me, I think if I just did one thing, I'd probably get bored. But other people, that would be so suited to them. So this is why it's so useful. And I wanted to share this with you so that you can find the one that actually feels really good for you and will actually help you to implement it more and make it work. So as I mentioned, you've got that kind of front end offer that you will lead with. I mean, you can obviously still promote the back end offer publicly. Some people might want to keep it where, it's not, but it's totally up to you. And that's the beauty of this. At the end of the day, you get to design what you do. So that's a really, really nice one. I personally really like that one, but I still do get stuck in that kind of value ladder / ascension model, because that's what I'm used to, having different offers at different price points so that I can help different people with different things at different stages. So again, I personally have like a bit of a blend, but I want to, again, I'm always looking for simplicity. So if you find yourself getting confused, overwhelmed, going, what am I doing? Kind of rabbit in the headlights type thing, deer in the headlights even, rabbit, well, they might have a rabbit in the headlights too. Then maybe just think about, how might I simplify this? How might I create more space? So let me know, which one are you currently using out of those four? So you've got the value ladder, the ascension model, which they're very similar. You've got the power of one, or the front end, back end offer. So let me know which one you're currently using. And is there one, like another one that you've heard today that you think actually that might be more suited to you? So again, comment in, let me know. Now, one other thing that I want to share with you about these 4 different revenue models is you don't have to just pick one and be kind of stuck with it forever. You know, one of the things that I found myself this year, I've had a lot of personal things go on this year that's been very hard to deal with. I've had a lot of healing to do again this year. So I use these different revenue models and different revenue streams as well, different things, different types of offers as well, to customize what I was dealing with, what I knew was coming up. And so that's the beauty of it as well, is you get to choose and you get to design your business and your business model and your revenue model for exactly what you need. Okay. So for example, for those of you that may not know, my husband and I have had fertility issues for a long time, and I had IVF treatment again for the 4th time after a 6-year break back in, well, the main core thing was in May, but it started in March this year. So because I knew that was coming up, I changed things around to allow for that space, because I knew, obviously I'd been through it before. I knew that I would need headspace. I knew that if I was in pain, which I knew it would be, or if things didn't go well, which unfortunately it didn't, I knew that I needed to give myself the space to kind of hide, but not have my business just come to a halt and not do anything. So I purposely redesigned my business for 4 months to allow for that. So I focused more on passive products, things that I'd already made, and reuse what I already had, so I didn't have to create new. I didn't want to have to show up live and have loads of coaching calls and things like that if I didn't feel like it, which a lot of the time I didn't. So I utilized, passive products as well as some done for you services, which I hadn't really done before. So I could still be busy and actually be great to just, tinker around. So I offered my website designs. I offered building funnels for people, so I could just get on with stuff behind the scenes, still help people, but there was less pressure. Now I'm back into, I want to show up more. I want to be, I want you to, I want to be connecting with people. I want to be getting back to the work that I really, really love, that's a bit more hands-on. So that's just an example of how I personally used these different revenue models and also revenue streams as well, which that can be a whole other episode, to fit life's journey. And so that's something that you might want to consider as well, is, have you got flexibility right now in your own business? Have you got different things that you can lean on if you need to? Obviously it's not to think about morbid things happening, but at the end of the day, things happen. And we want to protect ourselves so that our business doesn't just come to this grounding halt kind of thing, but you can still serve people and still make money and, not put everything at risk, really. That's just something to have a think about. And if you haven't got anything else, maybe think about how might you create something you can have in your back pocket, kind of ready to go. So that's why I love, having a mixture of, kind of digital products that are just up on my website. People can just buy at any time. This is one of the new things that I'm actually working on, which I'm really excited about. Some Trello templates to help people get more organized and use some systems that I've created that have helped me massively. So stay tuned for that. Obviously, if you're watching this when it's created, make sure you go and check the show notes for any links to any other resources that I might that might be helpful for you. So it might well be ready by the time you're watching this or listening to this. Have a think about how you might do that for your own business. Okay. Has this kind of given you any extra food for thought about, is the way that you're currently building out your offers really in alignment with you? Does it feel good? Like, listen to your body, listen to your heart, to your gut, to your, does it feel good? Does it feel easy for you to do? Because the thing is, with some of these, if you've got that kind of ascension model, it might be quite overwhelming to think, oh my God, that's like 3 different offers, and creating just a program or a product in itself is a lot of work. It's 3 different lots of research, it's 3 different sales pages, it's 3 lots of tech, it's all the things that come with it. So try to start simple. And as I say, you can chop and change if you need to, play around with it, test different things to see what feels a really good fit for you. And know that maybe you have a core one that is yours, but maybe have something else kind of up your sleeve for those times when you need it the most. I've also got a resource that I want to share with you. This was something that was given to me as part of the certification that I have recently done and graduated in. And it's a really good kind of business model and revenue model matrix. It gives you examples of different of these 4 different revenue models. And it just helps you see examples of what that might look like, because obviously we've all got different businesses. Some people are going to be coaches, some people are therapists, some people are in like affiliate marketing, some people are going to be in like more in-person stuff. So there's lots of different businesses. So it's a really good way to see what that might look like with those different things with your kind of standard sort of online business. So if you would like that, I'm going to give that to you. It's a really good thing just to give you some examples to see how you can actually create this. Because again, everyone's going to be at different stages. You might just be getting started with creating your own offers. You might be more established, but something's not kind of feeling right, or you just want to see what other ideas are out there. So if you'd like that, let me know. So those are the 4 different revenue models that you can choose from. Have a think about it. If you've got any questions or you'd like to discuss it, let me know, and I'll happily help. There's also a great service that I provide now where you can actually do a business audit, and we can take a look at your whole business and see kind of where those growth gaps are, checking for alignment, checking on there's 5 different core pillars of your business. And it's been so helpful for the clients that have gone through it with me already. They found it so helpful to get real clarity on kind of what's working, what they've done really well in, and then say, what are those main areas that you need to focus on to really help you move forwards and hit your goals. So again, if you would like that, you can message me do #audit, AUDIT, and I can get you booked in for one of those spots if you would like to have me look at your whole business on the entire thing, which is so helpful. This episode will be going up onto my blog. It will also be going up as a podcast as well. So there'll be ways that you can find this again if you want to be able to come back to it and go through it again. I knew that this was going to be a topic that I would, be referring people to. So that's why I would love making content that can be long living. That's what we love. Appreciate you for watching. I hope you found it useful. So let me know if you did. And if you want those resources, just let me know and I can get those sent over to you. Have an amazing rest of your day and the rest of your week. And I'll let you know when the next episode will be. I'm going to try and do them regularly again. It won't be weekly, but probably every other week is what I would like to do. So I've got some topics lined up for those coming soon. So that's exciting. So yeah, have an amazing rest of your day. Thanks for joining me and I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye.